we were up in the brewery. We thought people were just watching the rain. No, it was the creek. It was rental cars were floating down it. The moose is loose. It was shocking.
We had just flown in from Las Vegas, and we're just sort of relaxing and enjoying a thunderstorm and downpour, and people started to talk, and next thing you know, we walk out and everything's flooding and cars are beginning to float, and the rest is history.
A huge rainstorm. It lasted about 30-40 minutes with hail, and all of a sudden people were running to the back. We were up on the second floor at the brewery, and people were running to the back and going, "Look at the river's overflowed." And then people were in the front saying, "Oh no, that car's moving." And so then everybody came to the front, and we watched cars, both of our cars, float down the river, and they're on an embankment now on top of each other.
Well, we decided to come eat at this lovely little restaurant she enjoys, and we thought that we could just wade into the restaurant because the water wasn't that high. We got to the ledge over there, and I told her to step up on it, and I was going to push her up higher, but she didn't want to because she had flip-flops on. So I figured we'd just stay there and wait for it to calm down. Well, it got a lot bigger, and I hugged onto the tree. She was hugging onto the wall, got behind the wall so the water wouldn't push her over. 3 civilians came without a rope, saved her, and gosh, what's his name?
Officer Will.
Officer Will, I believe is his name, the guy in the trench coat with the lovely jacket. He ended up coming and saying that he was going to come to me, but with the current being so strong and only having a few people with a rope to pull us, I told him I would come to him. And you pray, and you pray, and you pray. I told God, just give me the strength to get to them, and sure enough I did, and we got up on the wall, we got here to safety.
With all the rain we had an excessive flow of water coming down. We had 2 people were trapped by a tree. We had to go in and rescue them. We had one lady trapped in her vehicle. We had to go and rescue her out. Fire came and assisted us. Now what we have a huge mess. There's mud everywhere. We have approximately 10 vehicles that have been moved by the current of the water, but we have a gas main leak that we've got to fix before we can go in there and really assess the situation.
I was in the car in the parking lot. It all happened very quickly, probably in a matter of 5 minutes. And my car, it was one of those where if you got out, it was going to be up to your mid-calf in water, and it was moving very quickly, the current. So you had to decide if you wanted to stay in your car, which they tell you to. So I got in the car, put the windows down, and by then the water was at the bottom of the car. And then my car started to move, and it actually went, I don't know, 20 feet. And I grabbed onto a tree because the car that went before me turned upside down in the water, so I was afraid that that would be what was next. So I held onto a branch for about 20 minutes till the rescue team got here and safely got me out. They're all wonderful.
It happened in about 2 minutes. It was like all of a sudden it started raining and hailing, and then all of a sudden we were underwater. There were people trapped in their cars, people trapped in the building. Some lady was climbing a tree across the street at Tlaquepaque. It was amazing how fast it happened.
I thank everybody, and I pray that everybody's safe and only has minor scratches and bruises from this. I'm grateful.